It's breakfast time here at Papanack Zoo. I've allowed zookeeper Keith to do the feeding on this one. I definitely had to pass on that. Oh my gosh. Tell me about this guy, Keith.
So she's been here since she's a kitten. This is Sabrina, or Nikisha, sorry. Nikisha is a Siberian tiger. And one of the unique things about all tigers, Siberian tigers are the largest species of tigers in the world. Now, we did have 8 species of tigers at one time. We're down to about 4 species left. The Siberian tigers, we have about 280 remaining in the wild. Now, so there's but no 2 tigers have the same stripe pattern at all. Right now she's eating some pork and chicken. This is just a snack that we're giving her. The male's off sleeping up there, he could care less. The cats here are pretty well fed a couple times a day, so they make it when they choose to.
Wow, how tall does he stand?
Well, she's only about close to 7 feet if she's stretched out. Now the male reaches about 10 feet because he's almost twice the size of her, so he's about 10, 11 feet. So he's a lot taller than her. Unique thing, this is their summer coat, they're Siberian tigers. So they would have roamed the forest very similar to what, like Canada. And the reason, people always ask, we can breed tigers fairly well in captivity, and people ask why don't we release them back in the wild? And we use the words, not in my backyard. And that's because what would stop a big male tiger weighing in at 800 to 1,000 pounds roaming through a village in like my town of Wendover in Russia? The cat would have the right to be there, and they're solitary predators, and we are just a mouse to her. So we don't run as fast as a deer, is what they would eat, deer and wild boar. So you wouldn't run as quick as that. What Mother Nature did, though, was give tigers a very tiny heart. So the Siberian tiger's heart is smaller than a full-grown Rottweiler, and his body temperature is very high, so it stays lazy. In other words, these guys can hunt and eat all day long. So by that, Mother Nature created a very slow metabolism as far as for its heart rate and stuff. She's getting up there in age. That's a chuff you're hearing, or a puff, and that's her saying hello.
Oh gosh. Now, are you able to get this close to her because she's so familiar with you?
Yeah, she was raised with me. She's a pretty good kitty anyway. But yeah, she knows. She's been with me her whole life. So
kitty.
Yeah. She's been with me her whole life. So is Tony, as well. And on the back of our map, for the customers, you'll see there's another girl that's on the back, and there was 3, and Sabrina passed away of old age this spring, which is always hard because we work with these guys every day. And we know when they have their arthritis kick up and so on. You got to remember, in the wild, these guys would only live maybe to 6, 8 years of age because of the harsh lifestyle they would live. And here in captivity, they'll push, 19 into their 20s, into their 30s. So
was Sabrina that old?
Yeah, oh yeah, she was one of our very first cats here at the park.
That's incredible. Now, one of the most interesting things here at the park...
You see the teeth on them. She's like, you're looking at my dentures now?
She closes her mouth.
Yeah, these guys are fully clawed and fully fanged. We don't declaw or defang any of the cats here at the park.
And I have to mention that one of the most interesting things is that you have these shows every 15 minutes. So when you come here to the park, it's not as though you're just looking at the animals, you're actually learning about them as well. Yeah,
we have keepers in each section are doing shows throughout the day. So throughout the day, starting at 10:30, every 15 minutes, there's a different animal within the park being fed. And the shows run till about 4 o'clock when they come. This is later in the day, the Siberian tigers usually.
So, thank you so much again for having us here today.
You're more than welcome. I wouldn't shake your hand, girl.
Head to the Papanack Zoo website for all of the information. What a day to spend with the family.